If you closed your eyes and pictured the absolute perfect, quintessential English village, it would look exactly like this. Welcome to Broadway, tucked away in the world-famous English countryside. Often called the jewel of the Cotswolds, this village looks like a living postcard. But don't let the sleepy, honey-coloured cottages fool you. This place holds a massive secret history of kings, legendary artists, and a hilltop vantage point that lets you look out over 16 different counties. Today, we'll take you on a complete visual journey through Broadway. So if you are planning a trip to the UK, or just love beautiful places, this is the ultimate itinerary. To understand Broadway, you have to understand its name. It is quite literally a broad way. Back in Roman times and through the Middle Ages, this very street served as a vital trade route connecting the cities of Worcester and London. Because horse-drawn carriages had to tackle a massive, steep hill just outside the village, travellers used to use this wide valley floor to rest, feed and change their horses. This turned Broadway into a bustling, wealthy hub of coaching inns. Look closely at the architecture. This isn't paint or plaster. This is raw Cotswold limestone. It is a highly unique iron-rich stone quarried directly from these hills. When the sun hits it at the right angle, the entire village radiates a warm, golden glow. As you walk down the high street, you will notice something incredibly rare for a famous destination. There are almost no major chain stores here. Instead, Broadway is a fiercely protected paradise for independent boutiques. This village has a long-standing relationship with the arts. In the late 1800s, famous artists and writers including the legendary William Morris moved here for inspiration. Today, the legacy lives on. You can spend hours exploring high-end contemporary art galleries, local craft shops, and antique basements filled with genuine pieces of British history. All this exploring means it is time to indulge in the ultimate British tradition. A classic cream tea. The local tea rooms here bake fresh scones daily, served alongside thick clotted cream and local jams. Get yourself a cup of tea or an iced coffee. It is the perfect midday fuel. If you want a meal wrapped up in centuries of history, you step inside the Ligon Arms. This legendary coaching inn dates all the way back in 1300s. King Charles I stayed here right before major battles during the English Civil War. His enemy, Oliver Cromwell, also stayed here. If you have the time, go here and enjoy a traditional pub lunch. A quick insider tip for your visit. The main high street can get very busy by midday. When it does, simply escape down any of the public footpaths into the residential lanes. This is where the true, untouched magic of the village hides. For the grand finale, let's find the famous Broadway Tower. You can drive there or choose to walk. The climb is steady, but the reward at the top is unmatched. The Broadway Tower looks like a medieval castle, but it is actually an 18th century Gothic folly. It was built purely for decoration and grand views by a wealthy local earl. Standing here, you are at the second highest point in the entire Cotswolds. On a clear day, the view is staggering. You can see across 16 different counties, stretching all the way to the mountains of Wales.
We do.
Before you plan your journey to the jewel of the Cotswolds, here are 3 essential travel tips. First, arrive early, ideally before 9:30 a.m. You will have the golden streets entirely to yourself before the day trippers come. Secondly, if you aren't driving, take the train from London Paddington to Moreton in Marsh, then catch the local 606 bus straight into the village.
I'm sure this usually.
And finally, wear sturdy walking shoes. The hike to the tower is steep but absolutely non-negotiable. Broadway is truly the ultimate English countryside escape.
Stop traffic, making it a busy road. And that's a new road that leads you onto.
Nice village.
If this visual guide helped inspire your next adventure, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our upcoming travel guides. Also, leave a comment below. Would you tackle the hilltop hike first or head straight up to the historic pub? Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next journey.